Hello and welcome to Facebook Live. Bear with me while I just see if my computer is working. Yay! Okay. Oh my goodness, there's lots of people there. I'm sorry if I've missed anybody. Hi Michelle. Oh, I need my glasses now. Hi Jackie. Who have I missed? Hi Louise. Hi. Oh, hi Sarah. Hi Hazel. Hi Louise. Hi Katie. Hi Joe. How exciting, you're going to have your first samples shown. Hi Joe. Hi Christine. Hi Catherine. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, have I missed anybody now? Hi Catherine. Hi Kate. Hi Kathy. Hi Belinda. Hi Carol. Hi Deborah. Hi Lane. Oh, see, it's really weird. They're coming up on my computer faster. Hi Kaz. Hi Janine. Hi Linda. It's really weird. They're coming up faster on the computer than they do on my phone. Anyway, never mind. So it's lovely that lots of you have joined us. Hi Brenda. Very excited to finally give you some sneak peeks. Probably shouldn't really be doing it until tomorrow, but hey ho. If I can't show you, who can? Hey. I get into trouble with myself. Never mind. Hi Linda. Hi Anne. Oh, fabulous. Hi Debbie. Oh, got a bigger message here. Hi Ruth. Evening, just watching without signers. There's very exciting golf competition on the television. Oh Sandy, I love it. Hi Deborah. Hi Sandra. Okay, so I am going to flip the camera and talk you through all the different elements of the new collection, and then I'm going to show you some sample cards. So first of all, I'm going to show you the actual dies that we've got coming out, and then I'm going to go onto the stamps, and then I'll show you some, as we're showing the stamps, I'll show some samples, because lots of the stamps have got the actual dies and things on there. For any of the design team that are watching, if you don't see some of your cards, that'll be because they're winging their way up to, I've got to remember to say it right now, to create and craft, ready for the show next week. So yeah, the samples had to go off today. So if there's any missing that you don't see and you wonder where they are, that's where they are. So bear with me a moment, and I'm probably not going to show you them all tonight either, because I have got a lot. So I think I might mix it up and do another evening of samples. Nice lipstick, Julie. It's just a lip gloss, but thank you. Right, okay, bear with me while I flip the camera. Okay, let's get it over here. And I'll try and put that light so that it's not shining right on the dies. Okay, I think that's quite nicely lit, isn't it though? I'll wait till my computer catches up so we're in the right place, or the same place. Okay, so this is our new, we got a range of Dinky dies. So these match in with our existing circle, existing layers, frames and banners dies, so they mix in and coordinate with those beautifully. If I just bring, I can grab my circles. Okay, there we go. Right, they're not very well looked after in my pack though, are they? That's not going to show them very well. Okay, so the new sizes. Get in the right place. Why won't they? Okay, So the new sizes, if I show you them side by side, fit some of the areas that we had as blank spaces on the original ones. So they do work together, so you can layer some of the frames up and make even more frames. But if I concentrate on what you're actually getting, or what we're launching at the moment. So this is the Dinky Circle Die Set, and you get 5 dies, but in the middle of all of them I've done a die that just, I don't know, wanted to give you a little bit more. Didn't want to go down any smaller in the circles because they're in the other set, so decided to put a flower in it this time. And when you see some of the beautiful cards that have been made, it's such a great idea, so I'm really pleased about that. So from the first die you will get the skinny frame and the mat. The second die you get this lovely scallop edge, and it's got embossing on it as well, so it's got little dots and it's got stitching as well. And then the third die you get the circle and the skinny frame. The fourth die also has embossing on it, it's got like little dots all the way around the edge, and then you get the flowers as well. Now I have also die cut everything all in Miri card, which probably isn't going to show very nicely with the light, but I wanted to be able to show you the embossing because it is absolutely beautiful. Oh, that's better. And the Miri card just shows it off so well. So it's got this little dots on that circle, the beautiful scallop and stitching on that one, and then the others are the plain ones. So the reason that I wanted to show you this as well is because I wanted to show you that when you actually put die 1, oh, I could do it like this, when you put die 1 and die 4 together, you get these. So you're going to get a frame, you're going to get the skinny frame, and you're going to get a circle as well. When you put 1 and 3 together, you're going to get all these different elements just from one die cut, just by layering those different dies together. And I do mine with masking tape, so I tape them together and then I put them through my die cutting machine. And so if you do dies 2 and 3, you're going to get these. So this is a lovely frame to use and have a flower inside it, whatever. And then if you put 2 and 4 together, you're going to get a wider frame. But you'd also be able to use some of these dies in here, which would fit inside the scallop circle. So you'd be able to make even more frames if you already own the original layers and banners circles. So that's the circle set. Let me put that to one side. And I have to say, I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the questions, but I will go back and have a look afterwards, and if there's any questions that I need to answer, then I will do. If anybody, any of the design team are watching and they feel confident answering any of the questions, then please do. Okay, so next up we have our square. So again, this has got 6 dies this time. So again, you get the skinny frames, you get a scallop edge, you get lovely embossings right down to this tiny diamond. So die 1 is going to give you the skinny frame and the mat as well. Die 2 gives you the lovely scallop edge with the stitching on it. Die 3 has got a double line embossing on it. Die 4 has got just a plain square, and die 5 and die 6. Now die 5 is 4.5 centimeters. Yeah, 4.5 centimeters. So this, when I do my 9 squares on my card, this is the actual size that I always cut them. So you can now die cut that and do a 9 square, a 6 square, a 4 square, whatever you want. But that is the size that I always die cut mine to. So when we see the embossings using the Miri, look at this lovely double edge. So double lines on that bit of Miri card. It's beautiful. And then we've got the scallop again with the line around the edge as well. And then on the little one you get another little bit of an embossing as well. But it really does show up really nicely on that Miri board. So the same with the dies. When you start putting them together, oh, right, okay, so if you put 5 and 6 together, you can do them as a diamond, as a square. When you put 4 and 6 together, you're going to get a smaller square, but the diamond looks lovely in it. and again you're going to get a frame. When you do 1 and 3, this is what you'll get. You'll get the matte, you'll get the frame, and you'll get a skinny frame. So just by putting the different dies together, you're going to get different sized apertures, different sized frames, and different sized mats as well. And then if you put it with the scallop, so if you use die 2 and die 3, and then die 2 and die 4, die 2 and 5, and 2 and 5, whether you do it as a square or a diamond, it works both ways. So I think it just gives you so much versatility. I think these are going to be absolutely fabulous. I really do. So next up, put that back in there, is the hexagons. Okay. I'm seeing that Kaz is saying not sure. Does anyone know what time? I'm on at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we've only got an hour because when they were rescheduling everybody to get everybody from Crate and Craft booked in as well, they cut our hours down to, they cut both. We had 2 hours booked, but they've cut it down to 1. So 1 o'clock on the 22nd. So then we've got our hexagon, and we've got the 5 dies. So you've got 4 hexagons and you've got the flower, but it not only cuts you the flower, it also cuts you the outline. So there's so much. Honestly, when I show you some samples in a second, they're just fantastic. The design team are amazing. Okay, so you've got die 1 and you get the matte as well. Die 2 has got an embossing on it. Die 3 has got, this is the best way to see it. So you can see on the die 2, you've got a single line with little dots in each of the corners. Then you've got a single line that comes out on this one. And then you've got a double line that comes out on this one. So it's really lovely. The embossing is beautiful on there. So when you start layering them together, we've got layering dies 1 and 3. Will give you all of those elements in one pass, which I just think is fantastic. 1 and 4, obviously you get a wider frame. This is a lovely skinny frame to use. Imagine that in the foil, and these as well, beautiful. And then if you like, layer dies 2 and 3 together, or 2 and 4 together. So I think that there's an awful lot in here, and loads that you can do with them, just by layering the different ones. And again, this will work with our original hexagon dies. So where we've got a gap here, these now fit inside. So you'll be able to layer up the bigger ones with some of these, and the bigger ones with the smaller ones. So if you've got the original dies as well, then they're going to make them even more versatile. So that's our hexagons. And let me just show you the circles. I never put anything away. Oh no, not circle. We've seen the circles, haven't we? Sorry, the rectangle. I never put anything away properly as I do it. I'm so naughty. Gets in such a mess. It was also sorted out. Never mind. So this is the rectangle, and you get this lovely diamond. You wait till you see what you can do with those little diamonds. Honestly, I cannot believe it. So with die 1, you're going to get the skinny frame, and you're going to get the lovely matte as well. Die 2, you get the lovely scallop edge with the dots and a double embossing. Die 3, you get the rectangle. Die 4, you get both pieces, so you get a frame and you get this part as well, which has got an embossing on it. And then the 5th die, excuse me, the 5th die is your diamond. So when you start putting them together, you're going to get 1 and 4 will give you these. 1 and 3 will give you these. So again, lovely if you want to stamp this, if you want to put it through an embossing embossing folder, anything like that. Beautiful. When you layer 2 and 3, and when you layer 2 and 4. And I didn't show you the embossings, did I? Sorry. Look at that. Let's get it. Oh, look at that. How good does that look? Lovely scallop edge, the little dots, and then the double line. And then this one has a line and circles in the corners. And you get a little bit of an embossing with the diamond. So that's the rectangles. Let's pop them away. So now onto the stamps that we're doing. So our first, oh no, let's do it in the right order. Right, so our first stamp set is the daisy buttons, and I have stamped them out so you can see what you get, and I've just added a little bit of colour to them because it's quite confusing. Hazel does this, and I think it's such a good thing, so that you can actually see the sentiments properly and read them. So you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stamps, and you've got these lovely circles. They're all hand drawn, so got wobbly edges to them, but they work with the circle dies. Now these two work with the original circle dies, and this one works with the new circle die, so it doesn't matter how you go about it. They will work with the original dies and with the new ones. I just saw a question from Louise. How do we find the prices of these sets? Any of the stockists, they're not allowed to show it until tomorrow. So everything is being released tomorrow. Lots of people have placed their orders. They've got their stock, and but everything will go live on all the stockists tomorrow. So, but there's the stamp sets, the dies. I can tell you the price is the recommended retail price. So the circle dies are £12.99. The rectangle die is £9.99, and the square and the hexagon are £10.99. And then all the stamp sets are £8.99 because we've only got A6 ones. So yeah, I think it's really reasonable for what you're getting, for how much you can do with them. And when you start seeing some of the amazing inspiration, I think you'll be blown away. So these are the daisy buttons. So we've got thinking of you, happy birthday, wishing you a special day. Lots of little fillers as well, which are really useful. These flowers are great. I picked out flowers from the actual designs. I love to do that so that you can 3D and layer up and things like that. So I'm going to show you a few samples. I'm not going to show you all of them, and I'll come back and we'll do another few another day as well. So this one is from, I'm going to come down a little bit, I think. Let's get you so you can see a bit closer. So this one is from Marion. Got lovely embossing on it. So it's really shimmery, gorgeous. And she's used the little happy birthday as well. So I'm going to show you one from Philippa, which, I mean, how different. I love this. I love how she's done this down the edge, and it's not showing all of the design. They're going off the page as well. She's got little splats of paint, so it's quite almost like galaxy looking, but really lovely. I love that. Oh, I've got some. That's a Philippa. That's a Jo. That's a Hazel. And that's a Hazel. And then we'll have one of mine. There we go. Okay, so let's move those out of the way. This one is from Hazel, where she's used all the circle dies, so the original circle set, and then she's incorporated the new circle set into it as well, made this beautiful easel card. Love how she's done it as well with the easel, and then she's used the circles, made a focal point of one, and then used all the little flowers to create her stop. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. I hope you're going to show lots of love for everybody's cards as well. This is one of mine. So this is where I've hand cut my circles, but then I've die cut the glitter cardstock, so they work really nicely. It doesn't matter that they've got wobbly edges. You can die cut them directly if you want to. I hand cut these and then I put them onto die cut glitter card. Then we've got, I love this one of Jo's. This I just think just shows how versatile these little stamps are. Oh, this one's from another set. That's good. I've got it in the wrong box. Okay, but can you see how she's used a scallop square as well here? She's used 3 dots and the heart from this one. I'll show you another one of Jo's as well. Look how useful the little stamps are. I love this, how she's done this colouring around this. It's so retro, but it's beautiful. So she's used the 3 little dots, the sprig, the little flower. So this is out of this set. So that's a lovely one from Jo. Then another one from Hazel. and she's used the circle die. She's created a frame, so it's got an aperture so that you open it up and look inside to see the daisy buttons inside. And then she's hand cut the rest of them, used the flowers, used the little bits. I love this sprig poking out of there. I think that's beautiful. And then adding the wording as well. And she's got Pearly Winks spray on it. I don't think it's going to pick it up. I never know how to pick it up, but it's very shimmery. It's beautiful. And then this is one of Philippa's. And again, another great use, excuse me, of the little stamps. And she's also die cut the flower die that comes in the circle and use that. And again, use the circle. So you can see the embossing on there as well, the little dots embossed on here. Beautiful. So that is our daisy buttons. Now I don't know how I'm going to do it so that I know the ones that I showed and ones I didn't show. I'll put them at the front. So when I can't remember, the ones at the front are the ones we haven't seen. Okay, so next up is floral buttons. And floral buttons stamp set, and that is what you get. And okay, I'll show you all of these. Okay, so you're getting, I think I wrote it on the back, 10 stamps. And you've got this lovely sunflower, and it's got the dots round it. So this is, remember when we did this with the colouring? So this actually, the stamp has the dots around it, and also around these little flowers as well, and around the leaves. And then I've also given you the empty circle button. So you can put any of these wordings will fit, all the wordings fit in there. So, and then we've also given you little ones here. So if you do a thinking of you in there, it's quite nice to add a little flower around the edge as well if you want to. So that's the stamp set. And then these are the samples. Beautiful one from Marion again. Lovely embossing, really glossy, and oh, it's lovely. And just with that thinking of you across the middle, I think that's lovely. And then this one's from me. So I've stamped the same one, but I've just coloured one, and I also used one of the skinny frames from the circle, and I also mounted my button onto a die cut circle as well. So just having that one that's coloured in really draws your eye to it, but you're using the others to create some interest down the edge of your card. And then this lovely one is from Hazel, and she's used the birthday stencil from her collection, and she's used the neon pens from the Karin markers, which I think look fabulous. They're so bright and vibrant. But I love this with the grey in there as well. It's really, it's beautiful. Yeah, that's lovely sunflower, isn't it? And I did think that the flower die that you get in the circles, that you could die cut that, if you did that in vellum and put that over the top, how lovely would that look? So I did think that that would be really nice as well. So that's Hazel's, and then I think this one's Hazel's as well. It is. So this one, she's used the circle dies again. So this is the one from the Dinky set. This is the largest one. And then she's used the scallop circle. She's used one of the circle dies as a stencil to create the colour. This is flat on here. So she's done that to create this blue ring of colour, so she's used it like a stencil, but she's also stamped on her flowers as well with the daisies. It's lovely. So that's mixing the floral buttons and the daisy buttons together, but I think everything always works and coordinates so well together. So that's the floral buttons. Next up we've got daisy blooms. And so that's what you get on the stamp set. So you are getting, bear with, 10 stamps. So you get the lovely daisy duo. You get the ring with the daisies on. You get the circle with the daisies. You get the individual daisy, the daisy head. And then those sentiments as well. So wishing you the happiest birthday, especially for you. Birthday wishes. It's your time to bloom, and hello. Oh, do you make buttons? How lovely would that be? Okay, so let's sort out just a couple. I'm going to keep that back because that's, yeah, that's, well, let's have one of Marion's. Got one of Philippa's. I think, oh, that's Marion's. That's Philippa's. Oh, and, oh, okay, we'll have one of Hazel's. Okay, I'm going to share the rest of you with you another night, probably tomorrow. Okay, so how beautiful is that? Absolutely love this. This is with the craft card that Hazel had on the craft store. No, Craft and Craft. And she's coloured the flower heads with colour pops. And then she's die cut some white squares and offset them. I just think that is absolutely stunning. Beautiful. And then this, Marion's done this one. How different. I love the versatility of the design team, and just seeing so many different styles, and it's just amazing what you can do with them. I mean, this is, Marion won't mind, this is stamped in black, and she's put some ink around the edge of it and put a bit of sparkle, bit of glitter in the centres of those flowers. That's so simple, but it's so effective. It really is. And then she's used, why do I really put thank you? I don't know. I mean, I do try to put thank you in there sometimes. I'll bear that in mind, Ruth. Thank you. And I didn't mean that to be such a pun, but I will. I'll bear that in mind in future. So this one, Marion's used silver embossed the beautiful daisies. I mean, look at the detail in it. Absolutely gorgeous. And then she's used her favourite leaf die, but again you've got that circle in the background, so your dies are going to work so well with this collection. I love this that Joe's done. So Joe is our newest member of our design team. She was a guest design team member for the month of January, and everybody loved her card so much that it was like, okay Joe, have you got time to come on board? And luckily she said yes. So Jo has used her rectangle die again to create a stencil, and then she has actually inked through. So she probably did it onto mask it, and then you can blend the colours really nice and close. You're not being negative, Ruth, at all. Please, if you want something in a stamp set, tell me, because I'm always struggling for sentiments and things. If you don't think there's enough thank yous, then yeah, tell me. I'm always open for any input like that you would like. I can't promise that we'll do everything, but you know, any input that we can have like that, take it on board, definitely. So this with the mask it, then you can stamp and you only get part of the flowers, so it's all kept within that rectangle shape, and I love that. Cover that splat. No, I love that splat. It's beautiful. I could put a glossy on there if you really want, but I love it. And then we've got Sending Love at This Difficult Time, which that's from the other stamp set. So again, they mix and match and work beautifully together. Isn't it lovely, Kate? I knew you would love that one. And then this one that Philippa's done, where again she's used the rectangle, and I love how she's just die cut parts of the flowers, so there's not a complete image of the flowers on any of them. And again, look how lovely that ring of flowers looks with that hello in it. I'm so lucky. Definitely have got the best design team. And somebody said exactly the same to me, who is well known in the industry. I don't want to say who it was, but she said you definitely have got the best design team. So be proud, everyone. Okay, then the last of my stamp sets. So this is Garden Blooms, and this one you get 8 stamps with. So you get the big floral design, and then you get the wording. So you're getting really lovely happy birthday, beautiful font, wishing you a wonderful day. So it could be for weddings, anniversary. We've got a thinking of you, sending love at this difficult time, enjoy your day, sending hugs, and special friend. So just really lovely sentiments that I think work. This could be any colour you like. I mean, dare I say it's a little bit like an anemone, but it might not be. I know I'm so lucky that Steph and I have who does converts my drawings into designs. Both of us have a love of fonts, and we share very similar that we like very similar fonts. So yeah, I can usually say to Steph, oh, I want like a bit of a handwriting-y, you know, but yes, beautiful. I do love them. So this one is from Philippa. Let's move these out of the way. And she's got, again, parts of her design, not even the whole design. And then she's got this splash of colour down the side as well. And don't be afraid to cut into your sentiments. Such a great idea. You know, you can cut them up and make them. So if it's too long for your card, cut into them. Have them as individual words. Whatever you want to do. Then we've got this one that I made. So I've used the original circle die, but I've mixed it in with the new one as well. Again, adding my sentiment, did an inky background, and then pulled out colours from the inky background to colour my flowers as well. And I did 3D these ones. So I've actually cut into the petals, but just every other petal so that you can get some dimension. And then I even did a bit inside. Now, I can't think who I got that idea from. I think she's workshopping tonight, so I'm not sure that she's watching properly. An area, and then done the ink blending over the top of, or in that area. Oh, you are here. Well, I wonder where I got that idea from. And then she's white embossed onto vellum and just placed that over. How delicate and beautiful does that look? Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely stunning. So they're the ones that I'm going to show you tonight from the garden blooms, and then I'm going to save a few for tomorrow. And now the moment that my friend will have been waiting for patiently because they're her first stamp design, so we should have a big drum roll really for Caz, who I've worked out that are probably known for best part of 27 years. No, yeah, probably known for about 27 years and worked with for 25 years. So you need to show her lots of love that you like her stamps. There are 20 stamps in this set. This is in my garden. So you've got lovely lavender, you've got beautiful flowers in a watering can, you've got little grasses and some stones, you've got a bunch of herbs. So you've got rosemary and basil and thyme and mint. You've got geraniums, you've got a little birdie, you've got a snail, you've got a butterfly with its trail, you've got a bumblebee with its trail, you've got a plant stick, you've got happiest of birthdays, a little birdie told me, just to know, and from my garden. Now I don't have, a bit ironic, but I don't have many of Caz. I don't think I've got any of Caz's samples actually. And the reason for that is that Caz is going to be doing a Facebook Live on Wednesday, and I wanted her to have her stamps so that she can show them to you. So I'm going to show you a few of the design teams, and then Caz will obviously show you lots that she's made on Wednesday. But Caz's Facebook Live is going to be at 10 o'clock in the morning, but don't worry if you can't watch it, because you'll be able to watch it on catch up. But they're absolutely beautiful. The detail in them is just fabulous. So that is in my garden. And so I'm going to show one of Hazel's cards. This I think is absolutely amazing. And she's used the square, the 4.5 centimetre square to create her window frame. So she's just repeated that, die cut it so she's got 4 apertures. And then she's got geraniums on her windowsill. She's got the little herb, she's got from my garden, and she's got the lavender and the watering can and the little birdie as well. I mean, how beautiful is that? It's absolutely good. And you get, this is out of the my indoor garden plant set, which is the next one that's coming up. And so you get a little tag that you can put things on as well, messages on. So we've worked it so that everything fits. So all these sentiments fit in this plant stick. Oh, I'm going to show you one more of Hazel's, because this blew me away. I wasn't going to show you this tonight, but I will now. How clever is this? That's the plant stick. So that's that, made into a fence post with the bird sitting on it, with the butterfly and the bumblebee. A little birdie told me, and then the herbs and the pots. And then this is where the grass is. So this, Caz was like, we said at one stage, we need to get rid of some stamps. Can the grasses and the stones go? It's like, no, I need the grass and the stones. And now when I've seen what she's made, I totally understand why she needs it. But how fabulous is that? Absolutely brilliant. And then I love this that Jo made, where she's used you've used the heather. Not the heather, the lavender. So she's masked and just used the lavender top of the stamp to create this lovely border. How beautiful is that? Very simple. It's just stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. And then I love this that Philippa did as well, which has got the hexagons, which obviously is perfect for the bee, because it's like the honeycomb. And she's got buzzing bees all around it and just a note in the middle. So another really lovely one there. And then this one is Jo's as well. I thought that was really clever. So she's used, again, the lavender. Did you do this with a stamper ring, Jo? Just be really interesting to know. And then she's used the plant stick, but used it the other way round. So you've got that border around your sentiment, but she's got the end of the plant stick actually hiding behind her pot of heather. So that's really clever too. But be really interested to know if you did do that with a stamping ring, or whether you're just clever. Yeah, stamping ring. But of course you're clever. And I love this as well. She's made little seed packets. How cool is that? Oh, isn't that lovely? So from my garden, the little birdie, the butterflies, the bee and the geranium. So you could put seeds in here and give them to for next year. I think that's absolutely fabulous. But I'm not going to show you any more because I've got lots left to show you. I've got to remember how I said I was doing this at the front. Okay. So then we've got Caz's second stamp set, which is my indoor garden. And these are obviously her indoor plants. So, and I've forgotten what all the names are. I know that as a cheese plant. I know that as mother-in-law's tongue. These are cactuses. That's a calla lily. And Caz did tell me what these three were. She even showed me what they were at the garden centre. But I'm sorry, I'm not very good. But these are the stamps that you get. So you get this lovely label that you can put in there. You get happy birthday, just for you, home is where my plants are, and handmade with love. Oh, it's not a Carla, it's a Monstera, sorry. A peace lily. Oh, okay. I know she'll tell me and put me right. Okay, so let me just show you a few from here. I'm going to keep that one for tomorrow. Let's have that one as well. Okay, so those I'm going to keep for tomorrow. Right, so move these out of the way. I absolutely love these. This that Jo's done. She's used the hexagon dies, offset them, and then got the hanging basket down the middle. How clever is that? It's a beautiful easel card. And she's got a couple of plants down here, and the stop is an inky background. I think that is so clever, Jo. Really lovely. And again, using the little tag for the birthday. And then I love this that Hazel's done. Such a clever use of the hexagons. And there's all different frames on here. It's just die cut and stuck on to give you that like textured background almost. It's fabulous. And then these look like it's her paper pad. And then she's cut out the flowers and the cactuses to put on there. But absolutely beautiful, and handmade with love. Happy birthday, just for you. Handmade with love. Beautiful cards. And then I've got this lovely one. This is from Philippa. Really clean, simple, beautiful frame. And then the hexagon with the hanging basket in it. And I love how she's coloured this in rainbow colours as well. How cool is that? The cards will be on Pinterest, and I will make the boards live tomorrow. So once the products are available online, then I will make the boards public so that you can see them as well. So they're Caz's stamps, and we've seen my stamps. And now I've got one more thing. I'm going to show you two or three things. I'm going to bring the camera back up because this is quite big. Okay. This is absolutely amazing. I mean, everybody's cards are just beautiful. And for me, I think it's really important that you have lots of sample cards. And then you open a box and you find something like this, and it's just like, where does somebody get it from their imagination? Just incredible. Emma Smith made this. She's made a little wooden shed with a hanger, with a hanging basket on. The roof is absolutely gorgeous. Lots of little tiles. They look like patinaed slate tiles. It is incredible. She's done this with distressed oxide, she told me. Absolutely amazing. And then inside is a little plant house. How gorgeous is that? Just look at all those shelves of plants. Aren't they incredible? Absolutely fantastic. I was totally blown away when I got this on Saturday. It's so beautifully made, like all the wooden panels. It really is stunning. And I just want one. I want one in real life. I want a little shed that's full of plants like this. All those colours as well. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to find another. I'll show you Emma's little. I'll show you that one and this one, and then we're going to save the rest of them for another night. I don't want to do it all in one night. I want you. You'll be able to see them because they will be on Pinterest. And then she made this beautiful bag. And I just love the black, white and pink. I think it's so gorgeous. She's made the tag. This is using the rectangle dies. She's used the little flowers out of the daisy buttons. And that's how she's created her background as well for her bag. Then she's used daisy blooms and she's layered the flowers up so that she's got three layers of flowers on there. Her attention to detail is just amazing, but it's beautiful and so beautifully made as well. And then the last bit for tonight, she made this little, well, I call it a fairy house. I want to live there. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got a little pond where she's used this, and it's actually a shaker with sequins in it. She's made little bunting out of the diamond from the rectangle die. She's used the rectangles to do the roof. So this is the rectangle die folded in half across her roof. And she's got different layers on there. She's got the daisy blooms. She's got the daisy buttons. She's got a little porch. She's got little rocks. I love her bunting and the flowers. I mean, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? Amazing. The amount of work. And she works as well. This is what I don't understand. She said that she could have just kept making and making and making. She was so inspired by it all. So that to me tells me that we've got a good collection. So let me flip the camera. Just make sure I can sit down first. Don't want to sit on any sample cards. Okay. Absolutely amazing. I have to thank you all for joining me. I want to remind you that I'll be back here tomorrow, again at 8 o'clock. I do have some more samples I could show you. I do have a card I was going to make, so might be a bit longer tomorrow, if no one minds. And then on Wednesday, Caz is going to do a live at 10 o'clock. Don't forget, if you're not free tomorrow night or Wednesday morning, then you can always watch them anytime that's good for you afterwards. And then on Friday, I'll be back at 8 o'clock, and I've got a lovely technique to share with you for that one. Yeah, my design team are amazing. If you haven't seen, no, not 8 AM, sorry, no. I'll be back here tomorrow at 8 PM. Caz is 10 AM on Wednesday, and I will be back here on Friday at 8 PM. Yeah, not 8 AM, no. Yeah, I've got a new group as well. So that is called Crafty Friends of Julie Hickey Designs. If you go onto this page, there is a link to it as well. If you haven't joined, then please request to join. Lots of different things going on. There's going to be a giveaway in there as well for the new collection. So I'm going to do a few different giveaways. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you like it. I can't wait to go back and look through all the comments now. Do have to thank the design team. There's Caz, there's Emma, there's Hazel, there's Joe, there's Marion, and there's Philippa. So yeah, massive thank you for all the beautiful samples. Like I said, I do have some more to show you, but if your samples aren't here, it's because they've gone up ready for the TV. So yeah, okay, I think that's it. Thank you ever so much for joining me, and I will see you again tomorrow at 8. Oh, and don't forget, first thing tomorrow, on sale, on the website, in store. Yay! Okay, thanks very much everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!